Shalom, everyone. My name is Eliad, and I am very honored and excited to be with you here in this gathering. And thank you, Sharon and Bracha, for inviting me to be with you. I will share with you my personal story from what happens here in my city in Akko that I really, really love, and very sad and disappointed from the situation that we live now here in the city. So 2 weeks ago on Tuesday, we received a text message that ran in all the Facebook and WhatsApp groups that all the people from Akko needs to be at home around 4 because there are going to be demonstrations of extremists in the city of Akko. So of course I came at home on time. And then when it all started, we started to receive text messages and videos about the way that they do from the old city of Akko and how they are going from one street to another, which was very scary because it became close and close to the area that we live in. And we started with all the videos that we received. We saw the vandalism and we saw how they throw stones and how they're taking off fans from the streets and putting restaurants on fires. And the worst thing, I think, was the police did nothing. There was also a picture that I saw that they threw stones on the municipality building, and you see the police that they did nothing. Next day, on the night between Wednesday to Thursday, I think it was the most horrible night for all of us, even here as a community in the city of Akko, when there were 3 lynch in the city. And one of them that I heard about it from my son, that he told me that if I know the person that they lynched, and he told me that he's the father of his friend, Eliad, that we all know now, Eliad Ben Shushan, that we all pray for his health. And since this point, I think all the things change, even for me as someone who was born and raised in Akko, in the entrance of the old city, like the most mixed neighborhood, building of Arabs and Jews, that like if someone needs to talk about coexistence, I was chosen to share about the life in my neighborhood in Akko. And I think that the feeling was that we are not safe, that the police does not take care of us, and that all the pictures that we see and all the videos that we received in the social media, in the media, on WhatsApp, actually emphasize the situations that we live in. The day after that, I needed to drive from Akko to Eliakim because in my position, I'm the representative of Atlanta and St. Louis, and I wanted to come on behalf of the communities to the funeral of Omer Tabib, who was killed by an anti-tank missile that came from Gaza and killed him. And I remember that I was afraid driving from the city, from the old city, to Eliakim, so I put a hat. And it's something that I all the time think it was right, even for me, to do this act. Then I think that the situation get worse and worse because we receive all the time all the videos and how they burn the restaurants and what happens to Uri Buri and to the theater that for me emphasizes the coexistence at its best. And we felt insecure, and things changed a little bit when the border patrol arrived to the city 2 days after that. And another time, like a joke that they will be very fat because all the people here really love them and give them a lot of food and candies and goodies for them to feel good that they are taking care of us here in the city of Akko. And I think that the feeling is the sadness and disappointment from the situation. There are things that happen every day. Not a lot of them you hear from the media. For example, today I am at home because the parents decided at the school of my kids not to send the kids to school because yesterday, and today is Wednesday, May 26th, two Arab teens came to the school, to the entrance of the school, and pushed one boy to the pavement and hit him in his stomach. And there was no police again, although all the requests and a lot of the promises that we received. So from one day to another, we started to think about the situation here in the city of Akko. And as someone that is, for those of you who know me, I'm very optimistic, and I try like to take a deep breath and think what is the next step, how we can help to change the world here, how we can change the situation. I think there is a lot of work to do, and there is long way to recovery in the city of Akko. The good news, and there are really good news, that Elad Ben Julie opened his eyes last night, and now he is breathing by himself. And I really hope it's like a symbol that we are recovering here as a community, and that we have the strength to continue the life here in Akko, in the best city in the world. So thank you for inviting me to share my personal story, and hope all is well.